Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel, Wed Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading covers June 1st to the 15th, 2025. The links to your playlist and to your other placements for a more complete reading are, as always, down in the description box. Okay, Sagittarius, ready for the month of June? Because for you, it's going to be the official starting point of learning how magic really works. What does this mean? Let's find out. Well, Venus, the goddess of beauty and love, is going to be stepping into the sign of Taurus on June the 6th, which will bring you soothing energy to everything that you do daily, all your routines. And the stars are saying simplify and beautify. Take care of yourself, okay? Because this is going to be really important for you at the beginning of June. Now, this is going to basically soften everyone. Things are going to slow down at the beginning of June. Love is going to feel sweeter. And, well, like everyone, we want to feel grounded in love. So, what can we do if the sweetness is coming through and it's just covering everything? Just stay grounded in the moment. Let love bloom because it's going to show you something. It's going to teach you all about magic. Okay, a couple of days later, we're going to have Mercury entering the sign of Cancer, which means that the conversations here are going to become more affectionate. You're going to think back to memories and you're going to speak from the heart. And if you don't, well, it's time to speak from the heart. If you want to build a bridge or deepen trust, you're going to have to go through vulnerability. Remember that real wisdom begins in a soft mind. Okay? The day after this, on the 9th of June, something very epic happens. We're going to start, Jupiter enters Cancer, and we're going to start a year-long cycle of opening up your heart and deepening things emotionally, because June has emotional magic and it's the start of this year-long cycle. So think about capturing inside of yourself what really matters, because we're going to make it grow from the inside out. If you were feeling a little bit unsure about the next steps that you have to take, well, start deciding, because this is the year that you're going to be building something very deeply rooted and real. Love, togetherness, that feeling of togetherness, the bonding, they're permanent. They're going to be here to stay. Okay? So, let's see. Sag. I don't know why I said Capricorn. I was going to say it. Sag. This year that is opening up for you specifically it's going to be on learning how to transform your inner self. Okay? You're working on the inside of you. You're nurturing your inner needs. And you're going to be reclaiming your authority. Okay? So the stars are telling you to trust divine timing and to rise from the ashes, just like a phoenix. Because this is what's going to happen. You're going to renew yourself inside. Okay, then let's go to the full moon, because it's going to be in your sign, Sag. A full moon is Sagittarius. And because it's in your sign, you're going to see exactly how far you've come and what version of yourself needs to be shed. Because once you get rid of the old you and you welcome the new you, that's where the magic is. That's where the magic is waiting for you, in the new you. Okay? The full moon in Sagittarius will be showing you exactly your personal growth, everything that you've done and everything that you've gone to get to where you are now in the present moment. Okay, on the same day, Jupiter is going to square with Saturn, which simply means that there's going to be a little bit of a tug of war between optimism and realism. If this happens, do not worry. It's not a drawback in reality. It's an invitation from the stars to align with your vision and do it so with integrity, okay? Sag, stay true to yourself, to your authentic self, and the universe is going to come find you. Okay, Sag, now let's take a look at what messages come through from Spirit to help you or to give you important information regarding the first 2 weeks of June. Okay, well, the Three of Swords is in the reverse. So you're coming through with a lot of healing, reconciliation. If there's something that you lost, it's coming back. Okay? If anything emotional was lost, it is definitely coming back because we have the reconciliation card. And this is really nice. Okay. If you have emotions inside of you that you have not pulled out, this card is telling me pull it out, because repressed emotions are not where they're supposed to stay. They're supposed to come out. And in fact, we were saying because of Venus entering Taurus on the 6th, okay, and then Mercury entering Cancer, you're going to have, it's time to speak from the heart. It's time to open up and talk. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh, okay. We have the Death card in the reverse. Yeah, you're afraid that something is going to repeat itself. Okay. And in fact, that's why we were talking before about opening up. Love is going to feel sweeter, but you want to feel safe. That's the feeling that the stars are going to give you. And in fact, here it is. You're going to be a little bit afraid of opening up and repeating some sort of negative pattern, for example. Okay. This doesn't mean that it's going to happen. This just means that you have the fear of it. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is telling me that you're kind of stuck. Okay. Until you make this decision, you're going to be stuck and nothing's going to change. The stars, however, are indicating that it's this month is how you're going to learn how magic really works. So observe it. It's not saying that you should jump into it. It's saying let it happen. Let love blossom, remember? Okay. So if you're stuck and you don't know what to do, what to choose, just take it slow, because June is a slow moving month. Okay. Love is sweet. It's slow going. Okay. So just take it with time and don't be afraid, because this is recovery. Okay. But of course, these feelings are obvious. Okay, Sag, let's see what else is happening. Another message for a Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks of June. This one? Yeah. Okay. Last Judgment and the Fool. Okay, you're going to go for it. Good for you. You're going to take that leap of faith. A new beginning, adventure, being spontaneous. This is great. And the only thing that we have here, excuse me, is a little bit of self-doubt, okay? A little bit of, okay, maybe I'm not that confident, basically. Maybe you're failing to learn a lesson or something. There could have been a lesson here in this, okay? That's why you're afraid to repeat the same patterns. Think of it. There could have been a lesson in there for you, but you're going to do it, and I'm really happy about this. Adventurous Sag, you're going to take that leap of faith, okay? You're going to be a little bit afraid, not that too much self-confidence, but that doesn't matter. Just take it slow. Remember, June is a slow-moving month. Let's see. Let's see what else we're going to get from it. Okay, the Magician and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so the Magician is telling me that, yeah, you were a little bit deceived in the past. And the Eight of Swords is telling me that that's what's trapping you, because you were deceived in the past. But despite that, you're going to take that leap of faith. And this is good. I want to know more. Okay. This is telling me the why. Okay. I want to know more. Spirit, can you tell us this leap of faith for Sag? We understand that the hesitancy of it. Can you tell us anything about that leap of faith? Sag is going to open up their heart. Can you tell us anything about that, please? No? Okay. It didn't flip. Okay, let's see. Suspense. Always with Sagittarius, we have suspense in the cards. Okay, look at that. That was the card of before. Same one. The Ten of Pentacles. Abundance. Okay, this is the fear, and this is telling me the Ten of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of abundance coming in. Beautiful. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, yeah, the Emperor is going to feel a little bit shaken, a little bit, but not that much. I'm not feeling very much of this. Okay. What I'm picking up is there's a realization that they were a little bit reckless, and that's it. But they're going to take their independence. They're going to move forward. They're going to be really independent about it. And in fact, it's going to have a happy ending because we have the Six of Swords, which is moving on to better waters, because you're going to be taking that leap of faith. Okay. You're going to claim your independence. You're going to say, no, I'm going to go for it. Okay. And in fact, you're moving forward and things are going to be way better. Excellent. Okay. I like this. You have a happy ending, Sag. Great. Just remember, take it slow, take it easy, and slowly you'll see how magic really does work, because you will learn about a very specific, slow moving, sweet love that is true magic. Okay, Sag, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now, Sag, from Angel.